You guys seem to love these deep dives, and I love learning about YouTube history. So this holiday season, I'm giving you the 12 days of Diveness. A different deep dive into a different YouTuber every day leading up to Christmas. Starting with the time Deji wrote a diss track about his own brother. So if you want to see all of these deep dives, make sure you subscribe now. It's gonna be an insane 12 days, and we're gonna have a good time.
So Stanz, we are here, the trifecta. This is the third and final diss track Sidemen video.
Well, don't say final, because maybe I'll do a diss track, start some drama, get KSI to write one about me, you know what I'm saying?
This one, unfortunately, is a lot more real than the previous two.
There have been some pretty real ones. I feel like the Net Nobody one was insane.
This nearly broke KSI's family apart.
You told me it was surprising that Deji showed up for this like Sidemen thing once. Or like it was crazy that KSI would make that joke because of like all the things that have happened. And so I think that is like what we're gonna see, brother v brother, KSI versus Deji, to the point where maybe they're not talking.
Yeah, you are gonna learn a lot today. This is the best place to start.
My bro versus my best mate.
So this is KSI just giving you a quick recap.
Oh, of the whole thing?
Of the beginning of it, yeah.
Okay, got it.
My bro versus one of my best mates. Okay, so it all started from a Sidemen Sunday video.
Name a dead YouTube channel.
Deji.
Oh.
That's family. That's family, bro. What can you define dead?
Dead as in not doing well on YouTube.
I have him nodding. The little nod of like, yeah, I'm right.
So there is context on why Randolph said Deji there that no one knew until like a year ago.
Oh, wait,
so
what?
I will give you that context after all of this.
Okay, so right now I do not know why he said Deji. I thought to me it was like just a simple joke, right? It's like your brother who's less successful.
Yeah, everyone
it's like when people go like Stanz's channel's dead, you know, around love.
He was saying Deji's channel is dead, and it was just a joke.
Yeah.
That is what started the beef. Maybe watch a bit more of KSI's video. I can't remember what he says, but I think Deji was like chatting shit on Twitter.
Randolph, you are the Sidemen as well as JJ's bitch. You are literally their bitch.
Yeah, sorry, who is Randolph?
This
Outside
point,
of the
Randolph
Sidemen's
was-
bitch, JJ's bitch, you get paid to hold the camera.
Honestly, Deji's kind of spitting. At this point, that's all he kind of was. He was like friends with the Sidemen. He was a rapper on YouTube, has since worked with KSI on a lot of music, but behind the scenes was like producer for some of KSI's work.
You spend more time in the Sidemen house than you do in your own house. I used to see you as like, you know, one of us. Like family. Clearly not. You don't treat family like that.
So yeah, my bro went.
Is this manufactured? This feels a little over the top. I feel like the Deji joke wasn't even bad, and I feel like this is like, we were once family. How could you do this to me, Anakin?
Here, he didn't really understand that the joke wasn't really that. It was just a joke.
Yeah, like a
He was
one-off joke that was kind of funny, and I think KSI and them, like, they hammed it up to make a funny YouTube video. They're like, how could you say that when it's like the most mild joke? It's for kids.
So Randolph saw that clip and went, I'm going to write a diss track then, because this is after all of the diss track seasons had happened.
And he's a rapper, you said. He's like a musician.
Yeah, and he's a rapper. So he's like, well, this is my time. Randolph did this diss track called Man-Child.
When was this recorded? Sorry, when was this beef? 4 years ago? Wow, that's so recent. It makes me feel weird when we catch up on things. Like we did Philip DeFranco SourceFed, now we're gonna do Sugar Pine, which is like a real thing. And I'm like, wait, holy shit, now I know the whole lore. Like we're
like
almost
you were active online when these were happening.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it was at the beginning. Wow, you're right, I was active online when this happened.
Can't take a joke, you need to relax, G. Back in LA, I was paying for your taxis. You're the poorest rich man that I know. Every time your card comes out, decline, bro. And how you gonna smell Deji? Tell me, are you brain dead? Cause you still live with your parents. I got loyalty.
What? Wait, he was spitting. What? I feel like brain dead and parents sucks.
Sorry,
you're brain dead. You live with your parents. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was like, wait, you were actually crushing. It was 45 seconds of heat. Take more time. Take a little more time.
Nothing you've achieved is credible. Too busy taking edibles. Backstage just hours before.
I love when it's like real shit. Like when they talked about the FIFA scamming and stuff, where it's just like, or even when it's simpler than that, it's like, you like to eat edibles is now a line in this, right? It's like, hey, remember that bad haircut you got in second grade? You're like, wait, what?
No grit, no heart, no fight. No faith or bark, no bite.
I am hearing that all these dog things are about Deji's dog that bit someone and had to get put down. So when they talk about pedigree and bark and bite,
you lost your pedigree. It's like a double.
Yeah, he lost.
Like you lost your dog and you lost your rank.
Your spot in the house.
Being good. You've fallen off.
These fucking bitches that turn you down. I saw the girls that you brought to the house. 10 minutes with you and they bounce. soon as they
That
think
in
about what
itself,
you
big
about,
stuff
so
in the
sad you
bitches
really
that you
don't
turned
know.
down
Cam
is
Jones should be
crazy.
The sad thing is I have to assume that's real. Like, 'cause you can't just make that up, and that's so sad.
You can't just make that up. And then
That's
having
so
Vic Star
sad.
stand next to
Yeah.
you for the fucking music video, so sick.
Yeah, that's rough.
KSI's bitch, I've been let off the leash. Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Now, Stanz, you should have learned from all of the teachings that I've already bestowed upon you.
Yeah.
That in Disstrack season,
Beat switch. You have to.
gotta
You
beat switch
have
it.
to.
You have
You
to,
got to do
dude.
2 birds, 1 stone. I just that's how it goes. That's how it
so
goes. If you ain't got
true.
2 beats, then you got no stones.
I ain't seen that much red since Jake handled your face, but it's so
Ooh.
good at least you got paid. Oh wait, 20% can't compete on the mic. You'll try and get me in the ring, but I'm a fat motherfucker. I ain't fighting anything.
Love that.
Same old Deji man child, little bitch.
Damn.
Okay, so a lot of references in the latter half
Yeah.
to the boxing fight. From our first part, there was a lot of mentions to like Logan Paul and KSI about to fight Joe Weller, things like that. The first KSI Logan fight has happened
Right.
at this point, and they got a draw. On that same card, Deji fought Jake Paul. I'm not saying like the fight was weighted against him and that
Right.
he was like
He
should have
had all the
lost from
skills
the
and
way the fight
talent
happened.
necessary. He just somehow couldn't put it together. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, around that time, KSI was saying, like, I can't believe Deji didn't train. If he trained a little bit harder, he would have been
would've
able to
won.
beat Jake. So everyone was kind of like, damn, Deji's subs are falling off. All of this is happening. He lost the fight. And now...
Yeah, wait, sorry. Why
Randolph
were
has
his
dropped
subs
it.
falling off? He lost the fight and he's embarrassed. Is he just making bad
Because his
content?
YouTube channel is just not doing as well. That was like... It was just a unfortunate timing that his YouTube channel's not doing very well, and he got beaten in a boxing fight.
Okay, this was insane. I want to say before we move on, Randolph's joke was totally fine. Deji took it way too hard. I don't know what's going on, but this escalated to a nuclear level. Deji was like, "Hey, I'm mad," and then he brought the nuclear arsenal at him. What the hell was
Yeah,
that?
now it's like shit's getting serious. So as shit is getting serious, Deji responds with
Oh.
Ran.
Let's start off with the obvious things. You got less subs and you're clearly not slim. You're a you jumped in the track and you wanna act tough, but if you jumped in the ring, you get slapped up. I'm a fucking wife like a horse.
I will say, this started so much better than his last diss tracks.
This is great.
Like,
this is good. Yeah, the
this
last
is
one,
good.
he was
This
a bit
is funny.
embarrassing.
The second half is so much worse.
So your bars are deep, but they're also shallow. You went to uni for a whole 3 years just to be stuck in JJ Shadow.
Dude, saying anything about being in JJ's shadow is absurd coming from Deji. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that just feels like the easiest clapback of all time. Like, what are you talking about, little bro? You're literally little bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Spreading is that JJ paid for your wedding.
The zoom in to the bank statement,
Yeah.
that is a huge catalyst to all this drama. So write that one down.
Right,
Keep
right.
note of that.
All the years you
Okay, here's the beat switch. Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god.
challenged and he ran. He ain't messing with the man. He know I got all the plans. He know I'm making the band. Yeah, he ran, hiding like he's Ant.
Yo! What are you talking about? It gets bad. I think it's just
Dude, that's
the
not a
videography
one-off
that's
line.
bad. That
Stanz, yeah, he ran hiding like he's Anne is the hook of this, and he just says it like 10 times.
Oh, we're in the chorus now. My bad. Sorry, I thought he was rapping still. I am getting a little dizzy with the camera bouncing though.
Yeah, he ran, hiding like he's Ant. Yeah, he ran.
Yeah, okay, I see.
hiding like he's Ant. Card decline, that's true. But I'm worth 5 mil, 5 more than you. All your music is trash.
Why would you even start with card decline? That's true. That's
Yeah, that's
embarrassing.
crazy. It's more embarrassing if you're worth 5 mil and you can't decline.
Yeah, I think this is so much better than I expected. It was good. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. Thank you. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
for
was-
sure. I agree.
Neutral. Everything Deji does that I have seen, like the roast, is bad, like worst in class. It is like, I'm gonna go do a thing that I haven't practiced for. You even talked about it with the boxing fight. It was like, oh, he didn't train. He didn't write jokes for the roast. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. So the bar is so unbelievably low for me because I'm assuming he just showed up at a fucking Tesco and was like, all right, I'm gonna rap now. But instead he did the bare minimum, which was have
he
a
did
rap.
lot. Okay, we are gonna do a quick deep dive within a deep dive.
What?
So we've seen this clip before, Stanz, the What's Good podcast, where they're ranking
Yeah,
tiers.
the richest people in the world in a fucking white room. this podcast pisses me off, but yeah.
This is what started off the KSI beef with a bunch of rappers.
He called out Quadeca in this one, right? Wasn't that the
He
last
called
one?
that Quadeca, and that's
Yeah.
what started that beef.
5 actual rappers. I only know like 3.
I I mean, I guess there's Dax, but like
I didn't know him. That's it.
I mean, but he's a poor man's Hobson.
Okay, so this is Dax's freestyle, which is crazy to call it a freestyle because it's like
Obviously
clearly been written, recorded 2/3 of the way through. He randomly calls out KSI.
Spoke my life into existence. I was working in the trenches. Swear to God that I ain't never going back. OT 613, put it.
You're right, because I was like, oh yeah, you could call it a freestyle, whatever. This is just a song. This is just a song.
It's like already recorded. He's just filming a music video for it, but the music video doesn't have any cuts. That's his.
I mean, it's also voiceover. He recorded this in a studio.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay.
Had to get the strap. KSI wanna beat me, nigga. You can see the feet is 10K if you wanna track.
That was it.
Yeah. He just calls him out.
That was the only mention to KSI. Okay, there is also Crypt. Now, Crypt, I think, is actually like he can rap fast. And for most white people, it's like, holy shit, that guy raps fast. He's so cool.
Sure.
So I am in that group of white people that goes, oh my God.
And those people are me. I am those people.
Yeah, I am those people.
It is funny that it's Crypt warning, Randolph warning track, just in case like Randolph didn't know. You know what I mean?
It's a warning track for it.
Yeah.
Cause I feed on these beats like a vegan. You must almost but I'm out here speeding. Everybody come and get a look at this motherfucker before we get in him in the room when it's 16 sleeping. Everybody know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's very impressive. He's pretty good.
He do go fast.
Wordplay is pretty good.
He do go fast. It's well written. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so Randolph replied to Deji. Now we're back onto the main story.
Okay, sorry. Why did we go on that jaunt again? What?
Because first of all, I wanted to address the Dax KSI thing because we didn't really touch on that before, and it felt like a good place to jump onto it. And I think Randolph talks about Crypt in this diss track. Okay. But also, you need to know who Dax and Crypt are. You need to know that they're involved in this situation for a bit later on.
This is Randolph Deji diss track 2 because Randolph went, Deji went. Now this is the response to the response.
Guess you're lucky. I promised it might go easy on you. That's the only reason I'm leaving you still breathing. I'ma skin you still, no doubt.
Sometimes you forget these are YouTubers. It's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. This is my territory. And you're like, wait, what? Because their videos are all like FIFA pack openings, bro. GTA roleplay gone sexual, and they're like, it's this, man.
Too busy begging fangirls for nude pics. 16 years old, Deji, that's what my movement.
Jesus.
It's the truth, bitch. Please don't make me prove this. Career ending.
Okay, pause there for a second because that's crazy. The allegations that he throws out, but so he can say them, but then he's like, "Hey, don't make me prove it." Which you said it, dude. What do you mean? You should prove it at that point.
Yeah, the cat's out of the bag, right? It's like, hey, this is kind of an important thing.
I was 16 at the time. He said, "Oh, chase."
Always begging me for nudes. Always asking. He was like, show me how you ride me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, you won't even send me a picture of your face. You know, it's a two-way street.
Yo, Crypt. I'm sick of them thinking they better.
Don't talk about Crypt now, bro. What the hell is going on? You can't just drop that.
Yeah, especially after him saying, "Don't let me show proof," and then he's like, "Okay, here's proof."
I do think conceptually on the track, it's like he's getting madder and madder, and now he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it." But it's not that, right? Because he wrote this. That's
and also,
fake.
The way that those two voice lines from two different women are used is crazy because the first one's like, "I'm 16." And he aired me. The other one is like, he asked me for nudes and made me ride him, but she didn't say her age, so it makes it seem like that he's asking a 16-year-old for nudes.
Sure, exactly.
I don't think that's what was happening. KSI has basically been reacting to all of the diss tracks as they've been going on and making videos.
What did he say to that in the moment? How do you react to that?
KSI kept on saying things like, "I can't pick a side, obviously, because it's my brother and my friend." Remember the screenshot of his bank statements?
Yeah.
So Deji had asked his mum to go into the bank to be able to get a screenshot to prove that KSI paid for Randolph's wedding.
A really nice thing for KSI to do, by the way, when you're rich, pay for the homie's wedding.
I don't think it makes anyone seem bad. But KSI was like, that's too far. And he got annoyed at his mum as well. He was like, I can't believe you would break my trust and put that out publicly, like a screenshot, a bank statement of mine, and put it out for the internet to see. That's crazy. The beef had turned from Deji versus Randolph to KSI versus Deji.
Right, Deji saying, how come you're not defending me? You're my brother. What is happening here?
That then led to this insane moment.
Sorry, I just looked at the title. Deji X Jallo X Dax X Crypt Unforgivable KSI Disstrack. I now know why you had to introduce them, because the Avengers were going to assemble in the third act and they needed to introduce our heroes. That is so fucking funny.
It was setting up all the plot points for them to all come together. It couldn't be written better.
I didn't know.
This has since been deleted, so that might be a spoiler alert for how this ends. This is a real blow.
Oh.
The quality is so bad. I'm very sorry.
Oh shit, that's fine. It's not your fault for the quality because it's been deleted. Yeah, 360p.
JJ wanna play games, wanna snake me, get your friends trying to battle me. Now they wanna bait names. How can a man choose friends over family? JJ talk about me, only negativity, bringing up girls to ruin credibility.
Well, I mean, more than credibility. Those I would love actually to follow up those accusations.
Like whoa, how could you block your bro?
He blocked him?
How could you be so low?
Dude, I'm actually fully Deji built. How did you let me root against Deji in the fight? What the? I'm actually Deji'd out of my mind right now.
I think on Twitter, I don't think it was like he blocked his phone. Deji was basically making all of the arguments that they were trying to have public, and kind of his parents were as well. It was very weird.
Right.
KSI's whole thing was just like, please, can we talk privately about this, because I am you don't really, I don't think they understand how big KSI is, and Deji wouldn't stop talking about it publicly, so KSI was like, I'm done, I'm gonna block it. So then Deji responded by making a diss track on him, which is insane.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, wait, I'm back on JJ's side. Nothing wrong with that.
You're 10 times worse than my cameraman.
This is actually Deji's cameraman.
Yeah, because he did the first video, the one I saw the Tesco. Yeah. Go ahead.
I know you think you're awesome, but it's time to take some caution. You baited out Deji for texting those girls, but you're on your fourth abortion.
Wait, did they just say that, yeah, those texts are real? Oh, no.
All my bitch, you want share, man, but now I'm getting that airtime. Like Malaysia Airlines, nobody's found your hairline.
Yo.
That is a flame bar.
That's fucking heat.
Time, nigga, you a YouTube cracker. Speak on my
oh my god.
YouTube dagger. I'm a mainstream nigga, not a YouTube rapper. Yeah, nigga, that's right. If you had Dax up on your song, that shit will probably change your life.
Okay, so now my name's a drop and thanks for that. The clips and nifty since the whip and the Randall's that. You wanna be Aries, but you barely research. You're the god of war, but I'm the god of rap. Bitch, bow to me until your hairy knees hurt. I'ma make you see how a real god reacts.
Hey, you wanna see how a real god reacts?
I'm sure you're doing a funny physical bit right now.
Yeah, totally. Thanks for having the stream open, kid.
I'm killing him like I'm Kratos. Keep his kids kept in a drain hose. Trying to be like Evers because you fear the Trojan. Can't get on your cock because I'm not Randolph.
What do you think he's spelling, Stanz?
KSI is a Bitcoin. Oh, fuck. No. What the fuck was the cameraman doing in this video? After watching it all,
swinging from side to side.
It's like Deji. So no, I mean his rap too. Like Deji was bad, but hey, it's his thing, so he's got to do it. And then he's got two good rappers, but the cameraman, he just had no reason to be here. So he deleted this. This is great.
He deleted this because he didn't want to beef with his brother.
Right. Fair enough.
This ended up with KSI got kicked out of his parents' house on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day?
This video is the audio of their interaction, which for some reason both of them recorded separately without, like, they were like, haha, got you because you sound like a crazy person. Right. But they'd both done it.
I don't want him here. What the hell? I've already said that.
So what's the problem? No.
Open the door, let him out. You can let him out.
Whatever. I'm leaving.
So the first bit of audio we heard was from KSI's side. This is Deji recording.
Got it.
And again, like I said, neither of them knew that the other person was recording.
Right.
Attacking my mom!
Did he say, why are you attacking my mom? What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think maybe Deji was like bigging it up a little bit when he's like, why are you attacking my mom? He might only be shouting that because he just pressed record.
Ugh, being content pilled during like a family argument is just like so sad.
I'm bringing that up because I don't think KSI attacked his mom.
Right.
Maybe was just like shouting, and Deji shouted that because he knew there was no video and there was only audio.
Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, this is real shit.
And that led to full-on hour-long videos from both of them. Deji dropped one on KSI that had allegations of KSI was mocking him and stealing his girlfriends, that KSI used to abuse him.
Oof.
And then KSI uploaded a video basically refuting all of those things, saying the stealing girlfriends is just not true. Deji used tons of clips that were all out of context, and he provided the context like before and after those clips. And also brought up the fact that Deji went on Logan Paul's podcast, which at the time, KSI and Logan weren't buddies like they are now.
They're arch
Like
enemies.
full-on beef.
They're
They were
fighting.
arch enemies.
Yeah.
This is a since deleted video that is Deji being very emotional, saying, I can't deal with all of the online things, all of the hate.
I'm getting this off my chest, all right? I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm tired of this, trying to be nice and polite and shit. It's pissing me off so much. Alright. So,
this did not start in the way that I thought it was going to start.
Yeah.
Even me trying to sort it out privately doesn't even work.
What was really annoying around this time with all of them, like KSI just kept on saying, I want to sort it out privately, but he won't talk to me. And then Deji would be like, I tried to sort it out privately, like he says here.
They would both
just
do
like
that.
A he said, she said, but it's just really sad for everyone involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're brothers. Honestly, I blame Randolph, bro.
He shouldn't have said Deji.
Randolph, you son of a bitch. If you would have said any other YouTuber.
Randolph shouldn't have said Deji in the original.
Oh my God, I forgot you already buried some treasure. You said, hey, there's a reason he said Deji.
Do you want the context?
Yeah, I want the context. I forgot that there was a secret. I'm so deep in the lore of fucking Dax and Crypt and Quadeca that I forgot that you said something. Give it to me.
So JJ was doing this video. KSI was the person that was in charge of the Family Feud Sidemen video that the clip comes from.
Yes.
And they were on the tube, him and Randolph, on the way to the Sidemen shoot. And JJ was talking about some of the questions to Randolph.
But even though Randolph is playing in the game?
Even though he's playing in the game, because I don't think JJ realized that he was playing in the game, and Randolph knew he was, so he was like, oh, I get some of the answers. This is going to be easy.
Right.
And the answer that JJ had written down for that question was Deji.
I was number one.
So Randolph knew that, so he answered Deji because he'd seen the actual answer that JJ had written down.
He got baited. It's KSI's fault. It's JJ's fault this whole time.
But Stanz, don't fear, because as you know, this story has a very happy ending.
They're brothers again. They're homies. I've only seen them hang out. Yeah.
And surprisingly, they sorted it out privately, and everything got sorted. So the next time we saw them together, it was in a Sidemen video, and everything was great. And they're all.
Did they not address it?
There's no like video that I could show you where they're like, we're brothers again, we're like good again.
Yeah.
It was just they slowly
something.
started to get back with each other because they handled it how they should have privately, which is great.
Right. Exactly.
For Deji and Randolph, there is one last clip because Deji has since gone on the What's Good podcast, where most of this beef kind of originated from.
Like, it's not your fault. The reacting going Deji. You know when you said it?
Yeah.
Oh, is this where they reveal?
This is the explanation.
Right. So we were on the tube, right? He was writing like answers.
Yeah.
And he said to me, "What do you think about this one? Like, name it the YouTube channel." Is I want to put Deji in there.
As a joke.
As a joke, yeah. So then I don't know what, like some sort of universe like ends up me having that question. So I'm like, oh, I know the answer because he said it to me on the train. So I'm like, oh, Deji.
No, it's because my channel was dying.
Deji goes, yes, because it was. He's like, bro, honestly, you were right. That's so funny. Yeah.
He's so he's such a different person now. He's thoroughly like mellowed out.
Actually, a month later, it come out, and that's when you done your video.
Yeah.
And I thought, I didn't go home thinking, oh, is that a bad answer? I just thought nothing of it.
Yeah.
But then I watched it with him, and I watched it with JJ, and they were like, oh, I should just do Disstrack, as normally we would, right? And I just went too hard on the Disstrack.
I was just too good. I was just too good a rapper. You know what I mean? It's too good.
But our problem was that we just didn't speak. Like I've never met you or spoke to you and not had a good time. So I think like if we just but it's always like this,
true,
man.
Though.
Yeah. So I saw you there and I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, man. It's all good. We just didn't talk.
I think that Deji is actually, he had maybe a right to take it personally. Maybe he was the butt of the joke too often, and obviously this all bubbled up, and he was content pilled at the time, and his YouTube channel was dying. I think there's so many factors that make this a very interesting time in British YouTube history.
I think everyone involved kind of had reasons for doing it, but also went too far.
Yeah, it's almost like no one is to blame. And the truth is, like, you needed those real conversations, but it's hard because you're online influencers and everything you say is construed one way or the other way, and they're not talking to each other. Yeah, it is just super, super difficult.
They're the only ones I've ever done, man. But the second one was really bad, to be fair. I went really far on that one.
I love Chili he is about all of it. The second one, to be clear, is the one where he got audio of underage girls saying that Deji was soliciting nudes from them. In case you forgot what the second one was.
Ride
show me. Yeah, exactly. And just giggling about it is insane.
Yeah, it's like a footnote. He's like, yeah, I guess the second one was a bit too far.